Welcome to my first review, comic review. Batwing #1, written by Judy Winnick and Ben Oliver. So let's get started. The story started off. We see Batwing finding a mystery person in the air, and then drop him on the ground. Then we learn that the person he's finding goes by the name Massacre. Very simple, but I think you get the point across very quickly. Um, he's able to get a jump on Batwing by pinning one of his wings to a wall and then making his way towards a group of people on a bus. Batwing is yelling out, "Don't do it!" But Massacre just basically says, "Don't beg. It's not behold of a warrior." Then we get a flashback into 6 weeks in the past, where we see Batman and Batwing taking down a drug lord. Batwing grabs him, take him up in the air, basically questioning him, asking why is he running when you own one of the biggest drug rings in Africa. So what can you be afraid of? He explains it all. Then we see Batman and Batwing across the street of a building. They see that basically a lot of body and blood on the wall, and the blood is written with the word wrong. Batwing as not Batwing. Batman asks Batman what should they do now, and Batwing basically says take DNA evidence and DNA samples, then call the authority. The reason why he said call authority is because his alter ego is David Zabicki. Zabisky, hopefully I said it correctly, and that he's also a police officer. In a city basically like Gotham before Batman started, he's a police officer in a city called Tanisha, which is one of the most full of criminal activity and with a lot of crooked cops. So basically, just like Gotham. And it's there when he makes it and try to push the case to stay open because they want to shut it down since it was just like evil people attacking evil people, which is the reason why he get in a conversation with a female officer by the name of Karen Orkering. Um, she's the one that told him that the case is going to get shut down because basically there's no reason to pursue it. One of the biggest drug lords is killed, and there's no reason to look forward into it anymore. He said why, because nobody's offering any bribes, and she said the only reason why officers take bribes is because they can barely make ends meet. And she basically says, if you think you can do better, then you probably should get off behind the desk and you know go on the streets, and probably you can do some better. So he asked, did they find anything at the crime scene? She said, nope, not a thing. And we see that Zabisky's thinking, come on now, I left it there so you could find it. Come on. Then she stopped and said, but there was this one thing. There was a wallet with a ID. We're looking into it right now. And you see Zabisky smiles like, good work. So Zabisky feels that she can be a very good officer, and you can see probably in future issues that he's gonna try to help her stay on the right and narrow side and become an officer that he knows she can be. Then we go back and we are in Batwing's, basically his Batcave. And his Batcave is called Heaven. It is there that he's with Batman, and Batman asks him, so what have you found out so far? He said, not much, it's just definitely your defeat your boha, something like that. Is that he's just basically agricultural Itachi. Not really sure what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's something very important. And says that basically I looked into everything that we have on him that is like on public file, and that everything is clean and dull. Very dull. Something's up. And then a person came in called Matuba, and he's basically a former children harbor, which is basically somebody who helps and try to get the kids off the streets. Definitely those kids that are like children soldiers, and get them somewhere safe. He says, "Well, we did find a encrypted military file that the computer that you gave me is basically cracking it open right now as we speak, and so we should find out soon." And that's when you find out that this person was one of the first superheroes in Africa, called called Earthstrike. That's what it was. Yeah, called Earthstrike, and he was one of the founding members of the kingdom. Apparently, there were seven of them, and they stopped all the civil war and helped bring Africa to a very peaceful and well country, and then they just disappeared. So now he's wondering why is somebody like Earthstrike, one of the founding members of the kingdom and a very legendary superhero, was found dead and chopped up in a body room full of murderers, and drug dealers. So he's on his way back to the office. When he gets to the office, he sees that everybody in the precinct is chopped up and dead, and on the wall there's another two words written in blood, says "Stay away." And then the comic end, we see Massacre stabbing Zabisky in the chest, saying that he's you're late for work. So pretty good issue. I liked it. I liked the dialogue. The art is amazing. It is very beautiful. Uh, Very captured the mood of what the comic book was. I think is going for, kind of a dark and mysterious atmosphere. Definitely has that. Really can't wait for the next issue. Uh, I'm not really gonna try to rate these comics because I'm only gonna do reviews on comics that I really enjoy. But definitely a first issue that everybody should pick up or go to Comixology and download and read. It is a very good first issue. I really like it. Well, until next time, folks. Until the next issue. Catch you later.